Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Kislev playthrough, where things are going. We're struggling at the moment. We've got the Great War going on, and we are being assailed by Chaos forces from all angles, where I've had to weaken my defences substantially to throw many brave Kislevites at the armies. Oh god, Mishka is not immortal, so I'm really concerned about throwing Mishka up here, but we have to. We're going to try and cheese them out, so we're going to sneak forwards and with this force, and then ambush stance Mishka and see if we can pull them in. We are obviously building up two solid new forces as well now, so we'll see how all this goes. Right, I've got two more units. I think one elemental bear is enough, so we are going to get a couple of Griffin Legion in as well. So we've got a nice mixed bag of cavalry. Okay.
Patriarch of Kislev. March with reverence. Patriarch of Kislev. Freeze their crops.
Into their replenishment to try and slow them down. I can't really spend money at the moment. We are building up, and as I said, the armies we are building are solid. Oh yeah, I could probably put put Tsarina back into one herself, which would be a good idea, probably. Because she did get her butt kicked. Nope. I cannot afford to join any extra wars at the moment. I'm sorry. I am literally saving your butt from the orcish enemies. The hordes. The greatest war the world has ever seen. And Karl Franz is sitting back and in Altdorf, not sending forces. You know, like some sort of coward. You. There we go. So we technically have two Ice Witches in here, but that's fine because I prefer the Tempest to the Tsarina.
Tsarina Katarin of Kislev.
Meh. Mentor is really solid.
With this, I
Right.
got Kislev.
Oh, well, that's not necessarily useful. Oh no, they confederated the other way. Okay, that is very useful.
Bride of the ice.
Right.
Seeking intrigues. I serve Kislev unto death.
Where was that 70%?
Follow the path. My nobility is my strength. For the Ice Court. Orthodoxy, guide me.
Your entire job. You are the bait, basically. And Mishka is the anvil?
Frost Weaver.
One more turn there, one more turn there, and we will be mobile again. Yes! Probably didn't need the replenishment there, to be fair.
Accept suffering.
Okay. Eventually we will start pumping out extra armies, but we've got to protect what we've got first. I honestly can't believe that they haven't laid siege to... Do I fight or do I fall back? For now, we're actually retreating.
Quietly withdraw.
I'm falling back because if I can take them separately, like it looks like I might be able to hit Azag separately with my Dwarven allies,
sudden
That is
favors.
much better. So while we fell back there, that was very tactical. That works well for us because that's done the job. Ah! Everything's got tangled.
Winter is our comrade. We march forth.
Close victory, no losses. I'm not, because of Azag being in there, I am autoing it.
Kneel before the frost.
There we go. One enemy force down, and now we need to take some time to replenish, because that hurt.
Bride of the
Oh, thank
ice.
God, she's immortal now.
Only I may wield it. Winter is our comrade. It will render me unassailable.
Okay.
We are one people.
Witch of the ice.
Trying to work out where I need to send my forces.
No.
I mean, everywhere. I think the war is the most important thing to this force.
Seek out Kislev's foes.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Beyond your comprehension.
March with pride.
We're going this way to reclaim there. And then we're going to head this way, lightning fast.
The Orthodoxy sees all.
Oh, you can come join this.
Stay healthy, Kislevites.
Will of the blizzard.
Okay. We are getting there. But it's brutal, guys, at this point. Yeah, enemy factions is all we really care about seeing. And to be fair, heroes off. I just want to see army movements. Perfect. I was kind of hoping for this.
Smack Kislev's.
Yeah, we lost some Empire units. Well, they finally went for it. That's fine. That's fine. I can accept that now. They paid a heavy toll for that place. They could have taken it much earlier. It's a bit weird that they didn't. So, I think I might actually be able to turn my other army around now. How can I phrase it? If the war isn't going directly at me, I'm very tempted to leave it for now and go and reclaim some territory. Festus is a problem. I really should have dealt with him earlier on. Okay, we need to go deal with Bellicor. That's fine. Again, the Tsarina has an army there, which is more than capable of dealing with him. Throggy is probably not even able to take Icepack Bay, to be fair with that. Here comes chaos!
I am the storm. Bride of the Ice. That is unthinkable, keeper of ice magic.
This is risky. Apparently not as risky as I thought.
My composure will not falter. I must retain my decorum.
I will accept that.
Training. Too wretched. Live. Most improper.
Right.
Sister
Into
of
there.
ice. Make it colder.
Perfect, to be
I
fair.
seek only the graceful.
I'm really happy with that. You can turn around now and start heading north.
Douse the home fires.
Ice Queen. Make
Change of
blade.
plan for you. Kostaltyn! Hide in this settlement.
I am Kostaltyn. Follow or die.
Get some Empire troops in if they give us long enough.
Frostweaver. It
Mishka
aids
is
my
doing it
ice mastery.
so well.
A wondrous tool indeed.
Just do what you want. This is pretty much a throwaway army.
Storm Summoner.
Defenses. For the love of God, defenses. There we go. So we are going to get hit again in the north, but I think we're in a position. We've weathered the tide. The storm has hit us. The first bit of the storm, because there are still a lot of orcs out there.
Is the side of truth.
No, I'm sorry. And Mishka is probably going to end up spending most of her time in that fort, that place, until she can, in that fort, rejigging that fort a bit until she can build up. Oh, we are so... Oh, no, my Dowie friends! You know, there are other green tides going on, but... we've weathered our bit of a green tide, our first tide, though more will come. So... and our unfortunate lack of focus on chaos has led them to gain courage to raid our lands again. But we are in a position where we are going to start pushing them back again. Be'lakor is the next. I ideally need another army to sit in the north and defend. Then we can rip Be'lakor to pieces and push into the north and deal with all the other Chaos Lords. Skull Road maybe is quite a good settlement for us, to be fair. Oh, should have taken the melee attack. I did not spend enough time reading that. See, I'd quite like to take the Silver Pinnacle, but then again, all of this is quite dangerous too.
Winter is our comrade.
Oof.
Exceptional. I deserve protection. The ice calls. Sister of ice. Face the frost. Honor your mother.
Oh my god.
Obey or face
Oh, yes.
the Snowbringer.
Back.
Searching for Roma. Storm Summoner. Frost Weaver.
I'm quite happy with this source. The only things I might change is these.
Only the most refined may serve. Join me.
For a couple of Streltsy, because they're technically slightly better. They'll give me a bit more auto. They'll work better for my auto resolve stats.
Such power. Such elegance.
Very well. Kislev endures. For the motherland.
To the Tower of Kark.
Shut up!
Cowards just
Betrayers!
sitting off the coast.
Betrayers all around! Obey me! Obey!
Unfortunately, my income is currently a bit stuffed. You know.
Craven transgressor!
It will render me unassailable.
You can auto. I'm half tempted to remove this army. The issue is I don't think you can actually peace out with them at this point. We're getting there. Can't believe we managed to actually defeat them there. It's because the AI fucked up. If the AI had taken there straight away, while I would have made them pay, because we had a full force there, it would have hurt them. They had enough forces. Whereas by waiting there, they let me pick them off one by one. And they're free armies, so, you know. By letting me do that, they wasted a huge amount of their war. Ugh, of course. More chaos. If we get to the point where we can, where I feel I can free up Mishka, Mishka is going to go get retooled and go deal with Festus, because Festus needs to be dealt with. Straight up, Festus needs to be gone. If Festus was gone, the Empire would be in a much stronger position.
You may shun Urson.
I mean, as Toddy exists, I will take some money from him. You are paying for your Northern Shield.
Kislev the Enduring.
I love Kislev. You do have spectacularly good auto result odds, guys, which I don't necessarily think are right all the time.
I am the storm.
Praise be to the blizzard.
Ooh, little Groms now do fire damage. That's good.
Do not squander it.
If the frost
Start marching
asks.
that way.
Mistress of ice. Follow the frosts.
The ice calls.
You are going to double time back here because just in case, basically. I feel I can... This army isn't needed there, but Festus is still about and needs to be kept an eye on. Mishka, you get to hold here. I am going to rip a couple of units off you because they're expensive units.
For weaklings.
Another little Grom. To be fair, I want some
I
Zargard.
seek only the graceful. Kislev has no need of us.
That'll do for now.
Unwavering duty, searching out blast.
Okay. They are letting us reposition ourselves really nicely now. We are getting my solid forces into the north, which is good. $6K off you, yes, off Imric, yes please. And the order tide is beginning to form. If I can get to the position where I can deal with Festus and clear Festus out of the Empire will be able to really fight back, which will be really helpful for me. The dwarves are struggling, and that is a danger. Damn. That's fine, that's fine. We may be able to get there. Take it. Ah, you gits. Oh no, they did take it, but they fed it into their vassal instead, and then they started running away like the cowards they are. Because of course they did. But the real benefit now is my armies are tough. Yeah, they are chunky. They are solid, solid armies now, guys. Where's... yeah.
Old world is soft, indulgent.
Wow, they are
Uncontrollable.
crap.
Born to rule.
I'm going to save here. Because if I lose anything, I'm probably going to cheat an auto. But I want to fight this because I think it'll be fun. This is Kislev at its best. This is an incredibly solid Kislevite army. Oh, a really nice map for us as well. We've got a line of steel in our Zargard who will not break. We've got the Ice Guard who will... Literally, the Tsarina's Ice Guard who will just rip everything to pieces. And we've got quite a nice amount of cavalry too. Just angling them slightly. But even if they get behind, it's not the end of the world. Two little Groms.
Comrades of the bear. We fight for Ursar.
Bears on the outside.
Sons of Kislev!
Bringer of Hoarfrost.
Making it so.
A fine strategy! It is done!
Because even if they break through, these guys are actually really solid in melee.
Little Grom.
As, to be fair, are little Groms. Oh. Yes, please. We have fire damage, so let's hit the trolls.
Follow the bear. Sargar. So be it.
Obey the Orthodoxy!
Wherever I'm needed.
Just remember, she can't die. I mean, she can die, but... I mean, we could go straight for Be'lakor. Let's see if we can get a couple of little groms to Be'lakor's face. That'd be hilarious. Oh, come on! No, not worth it. However, in here, utterly is. Because there's so much just milling. Moves their fast movers. Starts moving their fast movers. Same with those chaos trolls because they are vulnerable to fire. Let's keep shooting at the First Lord. Oh, if he comes in first, oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Speed he is gonna go down is gonna be something amazing.
Katarin!
Yep. Let's nope him speed-wise. Everybody kill him. Oh, and even more nope speed-wise. Oh, I should have moved a bit further that way. He needs to die first, basically. Right, pause. Let's get some spells out. Charge! Okay, right, let's start focus firing other things down. Let's focus fire those trolls. Tsarina can pull back in here. You guys can reform. Yeah, you can keep shooting at that caster, though my ranged will probably take him out in a second if he gets too close.
Annihilate them! I am the storm.
Hang on. I want you back. Tsarina's gonna have a bit of fun. Oh yeah, remember little Groms can do this too. We're not going to actually though. Boom! Why did my explosion not actually go off? I didn't even realise this was targeted. Okay, ranged. We need to save our caster, please.
The queen marches.
Why did I cast the leadership debuff on the things which I don't have leadership?
Hearts of ice. In Kislev's name, make war.
Yeah, range, some support here, please. You stay back. Tsarina, pull back. I don't want you dying, please. You guys can charge forwards there. Other cavalry in here. Oh, wow, they got a long way away.
Citizens of Kislev, annihilate them. Warfare riders. Slay them.
Attack.
Yeah, we got this.
Choke on ice.
Zorgon.
I want to pull this unit of Zargard back because I don't want to lose them. We're just going to keep range support on there. In fact, no, a couple of you can go here. The rest of you can go here. My little Groms can charge.
Hearts of ice.
Oh no, they're going to die horribly on me.
Land is power.
Bodies apart.
Fall back a bit, please. And it's over.
Annihilate them. Sons of Kislev.
Kislev endures.
Purge them.
We have actually utterly broken them. Wow. I mean, it wasn't a high level army, but yeah, and we've done huge amounts of damage to them. I may still end up reloading and auto-saving offline, auto-fighting offline, because if we auto-fight, we'll kill them all. I wanted a good fight, but at the same time, autoing kills them all, which is the real benefit. So we'll see what happens, but yeah. If I can chase them down without losing anything, I probably won't, but a couple of my units took a bit more damage than I'd have liked. So that's the thing, I like Griffin Legion, but the Bear Cavalry, they're very different utility. They're definitely shock cavalry, and if you don't use them properly, they struggle much more. When we play co-op, they are fantastic. But my micro is not good enough. So Tsarina didn't get many kills, but her front line did. One unit got 0. Goddamn slackers.
They will serve the motherland. Tsarina Katarin of Kislev.
Ooh. Nice.
Beneath me. The Tsarina. The shield of the old world. Send them to the labor camps. Frost's come. Kislev never falters.
And we're actually more replenished than we were. There we go. And that, guys, is where we are going to end it for today. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying this. And pop a comment down below letting you know what you think I should be doing, where you think I should be going, and what you think I'm doing wrong. Other than that, guys, as always, an extra special thank you as well to my channel members and patrons. That's the word I was after. Monsterbound, Philip F, Unnamed, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, Jason It, and Jared Horn. And thank you to everyone for watching. Cheers all.